Alright, I think we are officially live. I will check beforehand on YouTube if it's not actually the case. Yep, we are. And with that, hello everybody and welcome to the first live stream in now over 2 months. Yeah, we had started doing YouTube live streams for the first time back in March, which happened after I decided to... Everything's fine, William. After I had decided to say, hey, at the beginning of the gaming launch, I opened 2 new channels, one for Marvel Rivals, one for Dead by Daylight. A couple months later, I scrapped that idea. Wasn't smart because of a lot of other stuff going on. It just didn't make sense to try to build 2 new channels while this one was lagging a bit behind. And then I said, you know, we're going to be streaming Dead by Daylight Marvel Rivals going forward, and we did it for a while. We also streamed Sanskrit Shadows and whatnot, was all pretty cool. This is like at the same level as Kaneki, like just chill, dude. But yeah, now we haven't streamed since April. We after doing like, I don't know, how many streams did we do in that 1 month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streams from March to April was honestly fine. Yeah, not as much as I would have wanted to, but not bad. And yeah, then unfortunately April came around, which was pretty awful. Yeah, middle of April was when my bunny's health sadly really started declining, and then at the end of the month I, as some of you may know, had to unfortunately put him to sleep, got him to the Rainbow Bridge. He's now currently residing back here in our background for now, and in my home forever. Yeah, obviously because of that I was not in the mood to stream over the past 2 months whatsoever. Barely made videos either. Generally May was by far the worst month I can remember. Yeah, 100%. Had no motivation to do anything, was just really depressed in my home all the time. I couldn't move his cage for a very long time as well. Yeah, things have gotten a little bit better. I fortunately was able to bring home a new friend now at the end of the month, and at the end of May, exactly 1 month after he passed away. Which you've also may already seen in the community post update. Ash is his name, with a beautiful grey fur, hence the name. And funnily enough, that's what I found out afterwards. Because the address where then ultimately ended up picking him up was basically the identical one, literally just 100 meters further down the street, to where I ultimately grabbed Felix his ashes. And that obviously makes the name Ash even more meaningful. But yeah, now we're here with Dead by Daylight. The FNAF chapter has released. It's already been a couple of hours now, and I originally wanted to stream immediately upon the release of everything. But not only was the killer queue time even worse than now. Yeah, I did already play a couple of the games, like 2 free Survivor games from Killer Game or so. And yeah, the killer queue times are atrocious, despite reaching a new all-time play record on Steam. Like, imagine that. You have over 100,000 odd players in the game on Steam alone, and you have crossplay on top of that as well, right? And you still can't get, you know, into a killer game unless you wait like 5 minutes or so. And that's honestly super unfortunate. But what can you do? Yeah, what are you supposed to do about it? We will maybe do some stuff in between, like Bellator or something. But yeah, I want to play 1 killer game at least, and maybe we then just do some Survivor games. Because like I said it back then in my video, where we played him a bit on the PDB and against him on the PDB, he is super fun to play against. At least usually, because that is unfortunately also a problem at the moment. There's a huge audio bug where everything gets like super weird and super difficult to orientate. The fact that it isn't like hotfixed within a couple of hours is super frustrating, because you have so many new players now joining in. William, everything's fine. And this is like a very bad first impression, you know what I mean? That should work, right? Yeah. Okay, we made the tweet. Oh, and the moment I sent the tweet, things get put into. How long was it now? I started like 30 seconds or so, like in the queue before opening the game. It's like 3 minutes or something, right? Or how long is the streaming going for? A bit longer actually, so it is like 5 minutes or something, but like, what can you do about it, huh? We are going for the adapt for now. Like I mentioned, I played one game with him earlier on the live server, my first one on the live server where I tried it too. Got 1 kill, which is totally okay. We'll see. The most insane thing though, like I mentioned, I played like 3 Survivor games earlier, because again, earlier I already wanted to stream right away, but I just wasn't feeling well enough yet. I was still a bit tired, and you know, the heat was also just unbearable. Like, I don't know about you, but this is like the worst thing right now. I have so many things I want to do. I have so many plans. They obviously got halted because of the, you know, stuff recently. And now we actually currently have 2 weeks off. Summer is starting, and summer sucks. Summer is awful. Man, I hate warm weather, I hate sweating, I hate just being, you know, like... Come on, man. But alright. A couple of other cool changes. We got the statistics now, which I made a video for as a bit of a bonus. We can now spend blood points in bulk. Super time consuming in the past. Now it's super easy with 1 click. Or a handful of clicks. Map offerings are not as strong as they used to be, which is nice. We still get set to other roles because obviously... But alright. Let's do it. I still have the... Maybe shouldn't have put on Freddy's hat. Because I'm really not good with the X yet. And obviously... Oh, here's so. And obviously...
Feel that.
No! No. Okay, that's super awkward. Oh, please don't power drop me. Please don't. Okay, that was weird. Obviously this is something that you really need to get used to, because remember I did say it's a bit similar to Huntress, but it's actually really not. The way the X throws is so different. At least on close range. The moment you like want to get a little bit of height and a little bit of range, it feels ridiculously different. And it will be yeah, it will be a bit time consuming. Like, it will take a while to get used to it, for sure. Like here right now, this is too far. You need to be like really, really close to make anything work. What? That was weird. Ah, there you are. Okay, so Ada is healing the Lori. I mean, yeah, she's smart. Hold on, can I try this? Nope, she's smart. She just moves forward. Okay, Fangmin. Yeah? What? That couldn't have been any closer, dude. That was like on top of her head. Ouch. We don't do the same mistake twice. Yeah, and I mean, in the meantime, they're going to be finishing 2 or 3 gens on my face, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, Renato's like to the left of me. Yeah, but what can I do? Too high. Chaser to this direction. Or just wait and get the X. Nice! Oh, that feels great. Nice. Dope. Cool. Okay. Again, getting the angles with this killer is very, very difficult. Like, what means difficult? It's just unusual. It's something you gotta learn, you know? But it's super fun, and I always love kill a little bit of a skill C thing. Yeah, Unknown, one of my absolute favorite
there.
killers. Exactly because of that reason. Getting the angles right, the height and everything. Wow. But yeah, you see how quickly they do free gens? Honestly, played the chases quite well. I mean, the first one was pretty free on top of that, you know? So imagine that one would have gone on for longer. Well played. But I'm kind of getting to it, though. I'm kind of getting the groove. I want to chase him away from Shaq. Well played. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Put it that way. Yeah, I mean, if I don't stick to chase here, I'll just lose out on him, and this one's also already very far done. Yeah, here I'm not sure how it would have behaved if I had the Freddy head on top. Again, the fact that they have so much time for that. Frustrating. I mean, yeah, what can I do? Crazy how long you wait for the... Like mentioned, on close range it feels very much like a Huntress, hatchet, but like the moment it's like a couple of meters away or you want to throw it over something, then it becomes a bit difficult. Yeah, but like mentioned, if survivors are smart and just pressure gens, then the games will be over pretty quickly. I mean, how long was that? I think I said longer in queue than for the game, and like mentioned, I really didn't do too much wrong. You know what I mean? My chases were really not that bad. By any means. Like the downs were instant or something, but like... none of the chases were like super insane, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know that's what I also mean. Very different range and behavior. I don't know, man, games just get faster and faster. And you still have people like talk about, yeah, survivors need more buffs. Like, what more buffs do you need, dude? The game's overlit, you blink and the game's done. And again, I did get a super free early game on top of that, or like a super free early down. To be fair, this map is pretty big and difficult to defend too. Yeah, so much of that. Like, do I really gotta just be happy with free hooks, dude? The one game I played earlier was on, like mentioned, Black Swamp. Where it makes sense that I had a bit of an easier time and got at least like one kill because, you know, it's Black Swamp, so it's not that survivor-sided either, but... Damn. And she teabags. That is so disgusting, dude. Why would you teabag here, dude? Just leave. Wow. And that's always the worst thing on top of that. They had it so easy this game without me having much counterplay, and then they still were toxic afterwards. Like, come on, dude. Yep, also too far away. And I'm not sure, like mentioned, if it's because of the Freddy headgear add-on or... But the range is in general really not far. Like, if I were to just throw it forward, that's really not a lot, you know? That's really not far. That's really not far. Oh, I get at least close edge. Extra points. Cool. Ay. And then instantly leaving. Weird data, not gonna lie. For no reason. Always the best kind of people, teabagging and then instantly leaving, you know? It's cool that you can at least actually see like when someone leaves or someone's still there. Like, man. Yeah, I mean, this is another good example of though how excited you can be for a DBD chapter. And then the moment you actually play DBD, the game itself, you're like reminded, I see. Okay, Rihanna maybe got his archive, that's pretty cool. But I remember it super well for the Xenomorph chapter as well. I was like, oh my god, Xenomorph is coming to DVD. How insane is that? I'm super excited. And then the chapter comes around, I'm super excited to play the killer, and then I'm like, After 5 games I was super frustrated and didn't want to keep playing anymore because, yeah. It's Dead by Daylight. Yeah. You have all the fun killers and whatnot, but like the experience can sometimes be really, really shitty, unfortunately. And in this case, like, it wasn't like a bad game or anything, or like I didn't get bullied or whatnot, but it was just over so soon. And that reminds me of the game we played on the PDB too, remember? The first and the only game I played of Springtrap on the PDB. Played only one because I didn't want to wait 20 minutes. Especially because, hey, FNAF lover. Good to see you in chat. Like, I didn't wait 20 minutes in queue for the game, and then somebody like leaves instantly the beginning of the game, or in the queue or whatever, and the game didn't start. So then I waited another 20 minutes, so I waited a total of 40 minutes to play this killer on the PDB. And then the game was over in like 6 or 7 minutes without me really having much say in it, you know what I mean? And it felt the same way here. Like, we got the early down on Laurie, which was cool, which was pretty free. And then I decided to go for Chase. And like I mentioned, I could have said, okay, then I go for the Jets now and try to defend them and whatnot, but like, what's the point, you know? They will just fall anyways. And then, yeah, 3 gens fall within 2 minutes, and yeah, not much to do. Can I join a Survivor match with you? For now, I still want to play a bit of Killer. I played a bit of Survivor earlier, off stream. I will play a bit of Survivor later, though. Then maybe you can join, even though haven't done that yet before. Like, let anybody else join or something. But we can maybe do that later. But yeah, the moment you actually then play DVD, sometimes you get reminded that, yeah, the experience isn't always all of the reflection stuff. That sometimes, sadly, the experience isn't always great. Or in this case, the games could just be over super fast, and it feels like there's nothing you could have done else. Again, I obviously didn't play the chases perfect, and you know, it's still a learning process with the axe throwing and whatnot. And like mentioned, I should probably get Freddy's head off. But yeah. Again, anytime I see like survivors saying, yeah, Survivor side needs even more buffs or whatnot, I'm like, it's so easy, man. It's so easy to play Survivor these days. Ooh, this one I wanted to try. Put back, seems super cool. Again, what did they even chase everybody in the past match? I had like mentioned 3 hooks. I think it was only obviously one survivor that I didn't hook. And to be fair, this map had like a lot of like high loops where it was like difficult to actually hit the X because you need to throw the buff. If it is like, if it's a loop where it's like more, you know, here, then you can like actually hit the X like above them more easily, like we did that one time. But like otherwise you need to actually do it from, and that's like really not easy. So I don't know, the chases felt okay, but the gen speed is just still too quick. But then the thing is, when I do play Survivor sometimes, then it also does feel where like it always feels like there's always like very rarely middle ground, similar to Marvel Rivals, where it's either Killer kills everybody in 5 minutes or Survivors escape in 5 minutes. Very rarely these days I have like games that are like really in between somewhere, where it's like a genuinely even well balanced game where you like have 2 people die and 2 survive, which is like the ideal way for both sides for the game to play, right? You know, when I play Survivor these days, either everybody gets killed super quickly or we just end the game in 7 minutes, because I also sit on gens or whatnot, you know what I mean? But yeah, what can you do about it? Again, best edition though, this right here is just... You saw that? I was just able to spend over 400,000 blood points within 3 clicks. Again, this is something that I just don't understand. How it took them this long. The game turned 9 years old. Why does it take you 9 years to speed up this super ridiculous, tedious process of blood webbing? Again, we did the statistics video earlier. I have like 1,700 hours or so in DVD, which isn't a lot in DVD terms, which is crazy to think about. And there's several hours of that where it's just me spending blood points. How much time... William, chill. The amount of time you could have saved if this was added just years ago. Why does it take them 9 years to add this? It's so weird. 9 years! It also took them 9 years to add statistics. Like what? How does it take them 9 years to add stats, which like every other game has like from the beginning? And I mentioned speeding up this process because... And remember, this didn't exist either for a while. On top of that, like this already did save a lot of time, remember? But I do remember starting this game or like playing this game for the first time where this didn't even exist, automatic purchase. Like this way you still need to like click a lot of buttons, right? Or like every time you, like, here you only need to do one click here every time, but like still for every tier. Now you can skip that entirely as well. But like, crazy. But yeah, long queue times. Again, they did say that for the next 2v8 event, they wanted to add it so that you can like play a game of Survivor in between, which for a 20-minute long queue time for that event means you can play like 2 games in the meantime, which is cool. But I just still don't understand it. How do you break the record for consecutive players on Steam at the same time? And you need to wait this long for a game of Killer? Like, what? That's ridiculous, dude. Like, you have so many people, dude. Like, what? Just so many more people want to play Killer? Really? By the way, let's actually maybe not play for the archive. If you want to learn a bit more, then I think we do need to... Yeah. Okay, what do we want to play? Brutal sounds nice. Do I need Bamboozle? I mean, I love Bamboozle in general, you know what I mean? So maybe why not? And might as well... I saw a lot of people playing... I still... it's cool that you can still find it via Joel, but nowadays the name is Search. Or like, it used to be Search, then it became Joel, and then the moment demo came back, it's Search. Okay. How long was that? 4 minutes, maybe? Not sure. What else could I put in here though? Coup de grace sounds also nice. I also love coup de grace. Yeah, maybe that. Let's try this. Maybe instead of plaything, still something for... You know? Oh, well, so much of that. A little bit of gen regression, because obviously you don't have any gen regression with his free perks, and we saw what happened there, right? Again, maybe the game could have went differently if I had Scotch Pedo or Popcorn Suizo. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But this is like often the true reality of playing without the super heavy meta perks. Like my top 4 most played perks of all time via the statistics page are Pop, Deadlock, Scorching Pain Resonance, and I can't remember what the other one was. But like only gen regression perks, because that's what you just have to play sometimes in order to actually keep games out for longer, you know? And I don't mean Scum Merchant kind of long, where it's like 30 minutes. Oh my god, dude, why am I so unlucky, dude? Or is this that? Nah, I don't think so. Why am I so unlucky? First we get sent to Azeroth's, a very Survivor-sided map. And now I get sent to Batham, another Survivor-sided map. Like, why am I so unlucky? Why am I so unlucky? Fellow YouTuber detected. Getting a chase beam is a banger. Ooh, nice. Well dodged. Not sure about that, but I would have tried to go for main building. But how am I supposed to do the cool extras here? Oh wow, well played. You see how tight the trees are? How am I supposed to hit anything here? I mean, that should be free though. Ah! So much for free it. Ah! Is any other stuff over here though, by the way? Nice. They didn't have any flashlights, so we should be fine here too. Again, at least that audio bug is... Really? It's exclusive to survivors. So at least here I don't have to worry about that. Apparently it only happens when you like interact with the cameras, which are like what to do when I play against this killer, you know? I want to teleport around. Oh, that was so well timed from him. Okay, but then the movement was not so good. Timing that exactly so that I get the axe in the moment, you know, he went out. That was pretty dope. Crazy though, again, 2 downs that are like honestly super fine in terms of like how long it took me to get them. And it's still 2 gens done in the meantime. Man. That is awful. I mean, again, I have no gen regression, but there might be on that gen actually. Oh, this one. Nice. Again, these middle range things are super on point. Oh, what's that? What are you doing? Coup de grace value, let's go. Have to see it. I mean, I have somewhat of a free gen over here, which is nice to defend these 3. Fang is still here. Really? Really? Combining that together is crazy. She's still here for sure, 100%. I saw your green outfit a second ago. Oh, hello, Ada. Can I hit that? Oh, close. Bamboozle though. Oh, I used my coup on that. That's unfortunate. Jesus. Okay, we know where one survivor's at. Again, without coup de grace, we don't get that. Coup de grace makes chases a whole lot better. We love to see it. We love seeing value. I need to be fast, otherwise the gen is gonna be gone in a second. For all I know, it's gonna be gone before I even get there. Oh, they actually didn't continue on it. Interesting. Pop would have been so dope there. No one down there yet. I'm not opening that wall just yet. Makes no sense. Just saying hello for a second. Hello, hello. I haven't used my teleport once yet. Just hadn't really needed it to, though this one has a super good position. What could they be? Honestly, I'm sorry I have to proxy camp this. I think if I would have any chance to win this, and I need to continue the pressure instantly. Okay, that way you do throw it a whole lot further though. Definitely noticeable. So using that Freddy thingy there is maybe actually a bit of a you know, nerfing yourself a little bit. It's better for like the tight loops, sure. Nice. Oh, in public made. Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. That's one of the achievements that came with him. We have to have 5 people that are oblivious. Which is honestly super easy. You have achievements like that are so easy to do, and then you have other achievements that feel like they literally require hours. Yeah, like the Hunter's one. Okay, let's use our teleport for once. Knock knock. Well, again, Pop Goes to Weasel would have been super dope here. Okay, now maybe I should open the shit up. I am still oblivious for a second. Or undetectable. Not even close. But wow, the exit's so much better at the moment you don't have the thing on. But man, Coup de Ground remains one of the best perks in the game, dude. The hits you can make is are just ridiculous in the best way possible. I love it. Oh wow. I mean, that's just... There's no way you have that goddamn... There's no way you have that freaking perk that you put on the pallets. Oh, wait a second though, they're about to finish the other gen, aren't they? She's literally about to finish at the Ada. Oh no. Again, if I had Pop Goes to Weasel, this wouldn't have happened. I tried Hex Plaything for Pop Goes to Weasel and... this wouldn't happen. Because the gen behind me just wouldn't even get that progressed. You know what I mean? Like, I would have hit it with 2 pops over the past 10 minutes and it would still be so far from completing. That is so unfortunate. Nice. I know where we want to go to. So we can maybe cut them off and opening the exit gates. Uh-huh. Close enough. I'm not sure where the other girl's at. Probably on the... yeah. I mean, she still has time. She can unhook herself though, or at least try to. But... wait, what was that, guys? I mean, yeah, that doesn't work without the add-on. You need the Freddy add-on to make that work. You need the Freddy add-on or it won't work.
Exquisite.
Wait, he's dead now, right? Ooh! No! Oh man, was so close.
You're mine now.
I mean, what a placement for the goddamn Mori, dude. Could have been worse. Oh man, okay. Oh, I mean, despite the difficult map, we did super well. Okay, I have no mercy anymore on that Jake, knowing that he broke BNP. Oh, the Ada with the syringe escape too. Unfortunate. Man, I could have definitely killed them all there. As you could see, hitting, true, right on the Ada. Hitting those hits like over a loop, over a object, those really only work well if you have the hat. because that way, like, actually, you know, doesn't go, but instead, like immediately drops down. And so you kind of have to decide for yourself, what do you want more? Do you want to be able to actually have a bit of a throw, like not as strong as a hatchet throw from 100, but like still a bit of distance that you can use like usually? Or do you want to have this more niche but very powerful Freddy's head throw, with like really tight angle that you can like really use to cut people off like that? Because there in that moment, it was really difficult to actually hit her with the axe. And that way they actually got all out, because otherwise I think I could have actually been able to get them all. But still, 3 kills on a bad map is always good, no matter the killer. But again, if we had Pop Goes to Weasel, I'm telling you, we would have won the game, would have gone 4 kills, because I wouldn't have even been able to finish the gens. Hitting that one gen behind me with Pop like twice or so would have made such a difference. Also, am I seeing that right? Did I get just like 40,000 for that game? Am I seeing that correctly? I only got like 40,000 blood points for that game? Despite the pudding? That's wild. Like, again, that's what I mean. That's why I've been playing so much Survivor recently. Because it takes you forever to get into a killer game, and you barely get blood points either. I remember when I started playing, well, like back in like 2023, where it was still a bit fresher for me, but I was already playing actively. Every evening, you had a 100% blood point bonus for killer. You know, because that was the time where survivors were playing a lot of Swifts around, or just a lot of friends playing together. So the killers were more needed, basically, right? You needed more killer players, and that's where you had 100% bonus, and it felt amazing. You waited just a couple of moments for a killer game, you had the big blood point bonuses, you play like 6-7 games or something. Amazing. When was the last time you saw a blood point bonus for Survivor, for killer these days? Actually, when? When was the last time there was a killer blood point bonus? I genuinely can't remember. And I also don't understand like this, like the reason for it. Like, I understand this initiative thingy, like, yeah, if you know we need more Survivor players here, you will earn more blood points here, come on over. I get that sentiment, but it just still feels kind of unfair for the killer side. Like, don't we want to earn blood points too? Why do we need to play Survivor only, like, to play a lot of Survivor to be able to earn blood points? What? Hey, you were the Fang Nero, GG's. I actually saw, like, in the beginning when the chaser was like, oh, we're starting to chase a fellow YouTuber, let's go. It was a bit of an unfortunate situation there at the end game. It was super difficult to hit that final girl behind the object, so at least one did escape. But yeah, it was a super fun game. I know I had to kind of tunnel out the Jake there to even have a chance. And if I had Pop instead of Plaything, maybe things could have went differently too, but all things considered, it was a very fun game nonetheless. Much more fun than the game I had before that, which was like over in 5 minutes. Because Survivor's just bad for the gens so quickly. Also, Fushi, I also just saw on our YouTube. Jeez. Is Springtrap really broken? You think so? I've played a couple of games against him earlier too. And it's difficult to judge. Obviously he has a good amount of pressure around the map, even though it didn't even use the teleport that much. And again, the axe can be difficult to dodge, but as you could see, it's not that easy. Yeah, if you play against an experienced Springtrap, who's like already super good with the axe and everything, then it's gonna feel very, very bad. But the games I've played against him were honestly fine. Like, I don't think I survived too long in chase either, but like... Again, I love the reflection on the knife. Like, he's definitely good. Yeah, he's definitely not weak or anything. Like, he has map pressure, he has good chase potential, like a good tool in chase. But I also don't think he's on Blight or Nurse level. Definitely not. But yeah, what I was trying to say is, it's super weird how these days apparently people just don't play Survivor as much anymore. And it makes you wonder. Because again, I personally think the Survivor role has it really good these days. With like, you know, survivability and just in general. So I'm not sure why people play less Survivor these days, or how it comes that now so many more people play Killer to the point where the queue times are this bad. Again, it's release day, everybody wants to play Springtrap. If there were more, like, if there was a survivor on the FNAF side, then maybe things would have looked differently too, but who knows what's gonna look like next week when the event comes around. I think the invisibility thing is a bug, by the way. I don't think that's intended. Did you have audio bugs as well, by any chance? Because that is currently a big issue too. There's a lot of I personally had it too. I think after this game we'll play a round of Survivor in between. By the way, it's getting super hot in here. Like mentioned, summer sucks so hard, especially when you have like your blazing PC next to you. So it's getting a bit sweaty here, but yeah, I think that's all bugs. The audio thing is a bug, which I think only happens if you look into the cameras. And the bug that I come out invisible out of the teleport thingy, I think that's also not intended. Like, you're supposed to actually see me right away. And I had that too earlier, where I'm like on the gen, next to me is one of the doors, and then suddenly like, what? Where did he hit me from? And like, he just appears in front of me, like Freddy, you know? And here they apparently said, yeah, we're going to hotfix this with the next update. When is the next update? Next week, when the anniversary event starts. And I'm like, this is not something that you can like let be for a week. You can't do that. Obviously you can't hotfix this either, or like you can't like kill switch this either, right? Like something with the trickster bug or something where they then had to like actually kill switch him for a while. I think Nemesis too. What was it with Nemesis? I think it was something with the haste stacking or something. Obviously, because you can't, the killer just came out, you can immediately kill switch him, would be super bad business. But this is not something you can like hold on to for like several days. You can't, because it's just gonna make the experience super miserable, because it was miserable earlier today. I really noticed in that moment just how important audio is, honestly, on Survivor. Like, I've always thought, like, when it comes to video games, like, there's sometimes just days where I like try to imagine how it feels like to play games like blind or deaf, you know, like actually some people unfortunately have to. I was like, how difficult would Dead by Daylight be to play deaf? And then that moment where it wasn't like even muted, but like with the sound super different and like misleading, it was super difficult. Because like it was so difficult to judge some situations, so like here's the survivors, or like here another survivor, here where the gen is probably and whatnot. It was super difficult. Alright, okay, they can do that. If I were to like go out of the queue, I have to wait another 5 minutes. I just get 1 in 10 seconds.
I promise a fun time.
Again, I kind of want to try the archive, but I also can do that another time. I don't gotta stress myself over it too much. I think this, like mentioned, a fun balance build. Good for chase, have a bit of gem regression on top of that. But yeah, they need to hotfix this as soon as possible. Letting them be for like 6 days against the most played killer at the moment is... yeah, exactly. That would be very odd. And as like mentioned also, like that's the worst part about it, it's a super bad first impression on people that play this game for the first time. Because remember, we hit the new all-time peak today on Steam, and I'm telling you, a huge majority of these people are new players that are only here because of FNAF. So they either want to play Springtrap or play against him. And you know how awful it must feel when you then play against this killer where you're like super excited for, and then suddenly the audio is just super messed up and super, you know, you have super difficult to orientate and whatnot. Oh, here I wish I had some more undetectability, because I feel like here you can scare survivor super nice. Honestly, difficult map for me though. I like to use my axe with. I mean, here it worked, but There would be some very difficult angles. Oh, he should have dropped that, I think. I mean, yeah, what does it bring you? You cannot pass. You see how fast the gen is up? They're finishing it in my face.
Go on. Scream.
Oh, that's such a cool voice line to go on Scream. Cool. Actually, it's not with Matthew Lillard, but so dope. But you saw that? I got that chase done super quickly. Super quickly. Super quickly. And nonetheless, they finished that gen into my face within seconds. They just sat on there together as two, probably had a toolbox on top of that. Unfortunate. And the gen was gone. That was super weird. Like, that is just unbalanced, dude. That just wasn't fair. I did a super good job with the chase, got a very early down, and they still got a gen done before I could do anything. What a chaotic game so far, by the way. I actually didn't see where she went, but it's okay. I want to one of the other girls anyways. That's what I mean. This is too tight. I should have gone for the belt. This is too tight to hit without the Freddy's hat on. When did they even have time to sit on another gen? Did they literally? Oh. I do it. I was like, whatever, dude. She went forward. You're still here. Oh, I should have got the belt. Again, I could have tunneled this much heavier too, actually, but whatever. Again, Joel would have been so good on this map, or Surge, whatever you want to call it. Like mentioned, used by a lot of players I've seen so far. Wow, that was a very, very fast steal. I think she has a Jill perk. Who haven't I hooked yet? I think Feng is the only one. The decisive strike can't be there, but they might have... I don't know. Can they even have anything here? Maybe Dead Art, if anything, right? Yeah, to touch. Oh, I did. Oh, I could have maybe hit that. Where? Again, it's crazy I haven't gotten around to use the teleport whatsoever. It genuinely just feels a bit too situational at times. So unfortunate. Oh, she might not know. I'm wasting time, by the way. Again, this spot is just super difficult on this map in general, so you will have to spend some time on it. But I need more downs. Okay, the chase music is a banger though. Look how fast I now got her. After I spent so much time on the other girl. Damn. Okay, this game has been so chaotic and they still somehow find time to actually do the gens. It's so weird. Like, what means weird, but like, crazy. What? Could have sworn it was another player. I mean, again, my focus has been super bad. I'm just continuously switching targets. Oh, that was so close, dude. Wow. Wow. Oh. Again, I know I'm not playing perfectly, like target-wise, but like I'm just having too much fun, like going for the different chases. To the point where I honestly can't even be bothered. Or play it. SF-coup. And I misuse it so badly. Yeah, that's just bad right now. That's what I mean, like super tight here. She's still there. Like, I keep injuring everybody, but I'm like not actually getting the downside now. Very, very bad. Let's try to go into the doors. Excellent. I'll just go for it, I don't care. I have to take the risk to just do it as fast as possible. Now we have Pop, which is going to be so major here. We pop on this and we go back. And that's how you can make super good pressure with this killer. Just go from gen to gen and check. And I can go back immediately too, you know? Like, that is super strong. That is super strong. God damn it! I wish there was an edit to make it even further. That would be incredible. That's fine, I just go back to the other one. It's okay, it's okay. I just want to go back to the other one, because I know she's gonna be there. Excellent. That's another pop. We might have just won it here. We might have just won it here with that play. Yep, I think we did. Such a nasty door though, huh? Because it's like a little bit around the corner. So they can't like see the door open immediately. Sorry. Okay, the other guy's probably sitting on the gen as we speak, but it's okay. Quick. Just to check, maybe use a pop. That is so nasty. That is so nasty, dude. Hold on. That'll go instantly get back, by the way. That is crazy. I actually need to get it down, I think. Oh, man. That's what I made earlier. Very, very tight angles. Yeah, now they finished that. Ah, that is so unfortunate. I did play this very, very well, but it was at the end just too much. Why are your scratch marks gone? Like, that was just too difficult to defend at the end, despite having the pop. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Unfortunate stuff. Super fun game though, so I can't even be mad. I'm really not sure. Maybe I should have just proxy camped this. I guess I should have. If I really, really desperately wanted to win this game, I should have proxy camped on the 2 hooks. Even if it means started Janice getting finished, I just get 2 kills, you know what I mean? Jesus, the amount of time I have to spend getting from one exit gate to the other. But hey, hold on. Okay. That sounded so weird. Oh, like what? Buddy, you don't want to teach you how to scream?
You will see.
I mean, to be fair, I can't scream well either. Okay, now this is gonna be interesting. If they're gonna be cocky and win the exit gate and I hit them, they have a bit of a surprise in my loot bag. Just leave. Just leave. Ah, survivors. Isn't it lovely when they don't know what add-ons can do? So yeah, if I hit a survivor with my exit gate while I have a loot bag, then it means that I can't leave. Haha, man. This is a super fun game. Oh man, that was super good. Very fun game. Very unfortunate at the end, but we got 2 kills at the end. Nice stuff. Yeah, another just leave killer like Wesker. And that was super fun. The survivors are super good spots about it too. That's what I want to see. Okay, I don't want to see a game like the first one, where it's literally just the gens rush within 5 minutes and it's just boring. This is the kind of game I want. Close, fun chases, tight end game, a bit of stress in there too, some very good moments, some ones where I made mistakes that I can learn from, a cool end game, some funny moments at the end to wrap it up. That's the depth that I want to have. Yeah? GG's King Raven, GG's. Unfortunate that I got you there at the end. That was super close. Yeah, but games like this are the ones I want from Dead by Daylight. Fun, competitive, even games that go on for a while, where both sides make good plays, make mistakes. That's the beauty of DVD. By the way, where is it? I should have... Oh, wait. Give me a moment. I have a code. I think I have to do it in a store. To get the super cool animated banner. You can... Oh, I think I'm completely above it, right? Yeah. You can get it by playing DBD for 50 minutes. If you do it via Discord. That's something you can do. Yeah, playing against Chucky when you have not so... I mean, you will always struggle in solo queue if the other teammates aren't up to par or just make a few mistakes. But again, that's just how it is sometimes. And that's also why I think like watching competitive DBD is sometimes super boring. Okay. Because, or like, it depends, honestly. There have been some fun games here and there that I've watched, but like perfect DBD from the Survivor side can be very... I don't know. I mean, it's a bit difficult to explain, but again, when you like put a super experienced Swift for super good survivors against a super good killer, then the games can sometimes be a bit tedious to watch because no side is really taking risks, and it's like all bits. It's kind of like nowadays in football where players aren't like taking risks anymore and just play like very systematically, you know, to avoid as many mistakes as possible, just try to play as efficiently or whatever, you know. Sometimes watching solo queues just in that sense much more entertaining, you know what I mean? Where you can still like have the occasional super good survivors that like do great chases either on your team or when you play against a mass killer. But it's super dependent. There's games like that, you have games like that, it's really sometimes this, sometimes, you know, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. As I love to say. Where is the DPT logos or icons? Should there be some too? Alongside the background? I mean, okay, if they miss 10 skill checks in a row, then either you like very new player and you like play with super new people that are maybe 5 years old, or they're trolling. Yeah, there's no in between. Doubt that they actually miss 10 skill checks in a row. Otherwise, that would be crazy. But yeah, play one more game of Killer with Swing Jam, then I think I'll play a bit of Survivor. Though I won't even do too much longer though again, because super warm, road is heating up, because still, you know, asthma stuff. And when I stream I just talk a bit more than usual, so. Any tips for Billy? Ooh, Billy is a difficult one. Billy is a killer that is just practice. You just need to play him a lot. It's also very add-on dependent, where depending on the add-ons you use, you have a super different experience with the way you turn, the way you curve and whatnot, similar to now Springtrap, where depending on if you have the Freddy head or not, you know, the axe will either for like this or like this, you know. Like for Billy, you have the same thing where you have add-ons where the turn rate just gets so super heavily impacted. What do we have here? The sprint rate by 20% as example, 30%, the charge speed and whatnot. That's just so many add-ons that like affect how his chainsaw works and how your movement looks like. To the point where you like kind of need to find what's best for you. Just like you just need to play him. You need to play him, you need to try around, like practice makes perfect. Or just in this case, just experience makes perfect. Billy is like one of those high skill ceiling killers where he seems easy at first, like just boom boom chainsaw and you know. But like there's so much more to it. And that's just something you can only learn when you play it yourself. You know, that's just not something you like get from watching. Like it was similarly for me with Nurse. Like the very first games I played with Nurse were so bad. They were horrible. I could barely hit survivors. It was awful. And then once I played a little bit more in 2v8, where you can like actually use her a lot and her ability a lot, it was just much easier for me to like actually get a bit of a grip of how her ability works, and yeah, just gotta play. I finally need to play Alan Wake soon too. Oh, that's by the way something I could already like spoil. Later this week, we will be starting live on stream, and then later at some point will be uploaded on YouTube. We will be starting Silent Hill 2 Remake. I'm insanely excited to finally start a game. It came out at the same time, like very close to the Until Dawn remake. And obviously, given I'm very super massive games focused when it comes to this channel, I played that, and then I just like kind of never got around to playing that in those upcoming months, because then I started The Walking Dead, which are also continuing soon, and then other stuff came in between and whatnot. And I really finally want to start that. And like mentioned, we'll be starting it on stream, because what I want to try to do going forward, at least for the games that I want to like also make additional videos for, we play it on stream for like several hours, and then you have like a very uncut experience there, right? It's always different between watching it live on stream with like no breaks, no editing and whatnot, versus later on a much more edited, compact experience. Yeah, because as I said in my info video over half a year ago, where we still haven't gotten to this new format that I wanted to do, I'll be playing it on stream, and then later on I'll be uploading the game also like the playthrough on YouTube, but in a very edited format, where it's like not like back in the day or like how I used to do it a couple of years ago, where I just cut out 1 hour portions of the 20-hour playthrough and just upload that, but instead really keep things tight, really keep only like the most important bits, narrate it a little bit with storytelling and talking about it over, and those videos are going to be like 22 minutes, like classic TV show episode length. You know, that is going to be so much more fun to watch than an unedited 1 hour video. You know what I mean? To be fair, 22 minutes is still kind of long for some people, but like it's like so much more watchable in comparison to 1 hour or 2 hours. Yeah, like just look at my Red Dead Redemption playthrough where I uploaded 3 hour videos, 4 hour videos, sometimes 5 hours. The watch time on that is atrocious, because who watches that? Who sits there and watches a 5 hour unedited video of gameplay these days? Some people can still make that. Yeah, there's some channels that still have success with that, but those channels have been doing this for like a decade, so they just have the audience for it, you know? But like, if I want to grow this channel to a new level, then I need to do something different. This is my idea. If people want to watch the unedited version, they can check out the VOD later on the livestream page, or they just wait for those shorter, more enjoyable, fun to watch 20-minute videos instead. Is there a horror character you want in DBD? The Wendigo from Until Dawn would be super cool. And if we talk about horror movies, then either Jason or the Predator. Honestly, not sure what you could do with Jason. I mean, you could maybe just copy his abilities from the Friday the 13th game, I guess. But it's Jason, you know? And obviously Predator, I think, has a lot of cool possibilities. Go invisible, maybe obviously like has a cool weapon, maybe shoot something. I think you can make something fun with that. From what I've heard though, a heavily rumored character to be added later this year is Art from Terrifier. That would be crazy. How would what work? Predator or Jason? Like, you mean the invisibility or the teleporting? Oh, Art. I mean, ability-wise, I'm really not sure what you could give him. Because it's technically just a clown with a knife, you know? But I'm sure they could come up with something, you know? I'm sure they could cook something. Even though, honestly, if we're being honest, like we see now here with Spring Tattoo. Oh, it's not his map, but it's close enough. Even here you can like see influence from Hunters or Unknown or whatnot. We've reached a point where, honestly, what new stuff could you even do, power-wise? What hasn't been done before? What is even in the realms of possible for killers and DBD left? Vittorio. I mean, yeah, this is a good map for me. Not necessarily heavily killer sided, but like much more easier to play than some of the maps we've had today. Again, the Hawkins map made for a very fun and balanced game because it was a bit difficult for survivors to navigate as well, right? It's just one of those maps that like very often really leads to games being closer, solely due to both sides struggling a little bit with navigation. Which again I think is honestly super fun. Like rather that than as we saw in the first game. Just 5 minutes and it's over. Like where's the fun of that, let's be honest. I should win. I was like, wait a minute, Lori. I mean, what's the point of like dodging that if you're just gonna stand next to me anyways? Nice, that's what I mean. This isn't too high. You still need to like lift it a little bit, but like this is very easy to hit in that sense. Then by the way, finishing a jet fall on the back, and honestly that's okay to be. I mean, that is not okay to me, but I mean, I can still say hello, can't I? And I'm undetectable, so yep. You want to so desperately finish the gen? Well, I'm going to... Nah, I literally turned away, dude. I literally turned away. Nah. I turned away so much. Again, this tutorial is pretty bad though. But like, I don't want to be mean, but like, yeah, you could see he just works in a straightforward line, doesn't look behind himself. So we didn't waste too much time. If anything, I actually got a pallet gifted there, but... Like, I really moved away from it, I like, looked away from it. The fact that it was still in hitbox is a bit unfortunate. She's not gonna see that coming. Have a good coup de grace. I don't even mind using it twice. Someone coming here? No, we're fine. Why are all the hooks so weirdly placed? Again, this is the first game that really looks like it could be a easy 4K, especially because this guy like range feeds a little bit, so confused. Yep. You see how fast you get those downs though? That is nasty. Again, I should really throw in jolts for good measure. Oh man, I'm so mean. I told him how we're gonna do. But like, let's be honest, like in each time he just like was really literally in my way. Or like literally like next to me. Am I supposed to ignore him? Am I supposed to hold hands? Nice. Like that is something I also always have to say. Some survivors just expect too much hand holding from the killer.
Goodbye.
Like, yes, I could be nice and be like, ah, don't chase you now, or oh, I'm not gonna punish your mistake, but like, man, at the end of the day, it's 1v4. It's one side versus the other, like, and like in this case here, she literally unhooks her next to me. Like, in this moment, why am I supposed to not just chase her again? You know? Well played. Like, why am I supposed to say, you know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna kill you here. Like, how does that make sense for the killer side? Why would the killer be like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill you right now? I'm supposed to be evil. I'm supposed to be lethal. I'm supposed to use any chance I get to kill you. You know? Obviously, on the other end, I can get mad when like the survivor just gen rushes because obviously that's the fastest way to escape. Sure. You know what I mean? Whoa, she's speedy. Must be reverse. Nice! Oh, that was generous though. That felt like it went a bit to the left, but still hit her. Good stuff. Like, that first one should have never been a hit, and this one should have been. Twisted World. That first one was stupid, and the second one missing was dumb. Uh-oh. Basement.
Wait there.
Okay, so not above me. They're not gonna see me or like hear me coming because I'm undetectable. If anything, they might hear me, my big feet. Huh? I used it to get Killer Instinct maybe, but what the hell? Okay, that really messed me up. I have no idea where to drop down.
Lay there and suffer.
Like, it's obviously plot twist, but like, I have no clue where. I could not see her body. It must have been close, but where exactly I can tell you.
Up you go.
I need to check the one gen on the right though. Might be too late already. To my right. Ah. Not that far progress. Check here quickly. Uh-huh. I wish I hit that gen with pop. Would have had more impact. It's fine though. Again, this is super nice though. Having such map pressure or like map defense feels very, very nice. It's okay, got a Killer Instinct. We're where we want to be, around main building. Because I doubt she has any chance to survive this here. Getting Jolt would be so broken. Man, oh man. The thing is, for what would I even put it in? I guess Bamboozle. I don't think Unique Bamboozle too much on this killer. Or maybe Brutal.
It will end soon.
This is also cool. Wow. Where did I finish it? Does this new quest system also super dope? I'm a big fan. Wait, what? Where the hell are they? Again, don't forget the X add-on. Ouch. Even if you open the door, you wouldn't have done it. Okay, let's see if Laurie is a naughty girl. Nope, she's not. She's smart.
You belong here.
Okay, another free K. Cool, cool. Finish it in half the time you have been indoors. Really? Because you killed them or because they escaped also fast? I gotta play it better again though. Definitely like defensive wise. But I just wanted to have some more fun chases here and there. Like this is sometimes the thing. If you want to have super fun chases, or like a lot of fun chases. Oh wow, it was still here the entire time. Vittorio, crazy. If you want to have a lot of fun chases, you kind of often have to sacrifice gens for that and game time, which is sad, you know, because if you want to like actually defend the gens and everything, you often like can't go for those long chases. Profile, okay. Oh, Billy, I mean, yeah, again, I'm not sure how many hours you have, if you're, like, still new, or, like, if the... Because if the survivors you play against are still new, then you kill, like, Billy, who can insta-down survivors, is, like, a very strong tool. A very, very strong tool. Anything that can insta-down against people that aren't experienced in the game is so powerful. Boy, again, I'm so... God damn, the heat is really heavy, man. I want to do one more. Honestly, Survivor again, so I'm probably a bit more chill right now. Question, so I want to play with Leon. I'm the highest prestige on Leon, but I have no offerings. Or like no good offerings for... Look at that. What is that? Why is it so difficult to get good blood point offerings on Survivor? I think I should play Ada because I still have a lot of cakes. A lot of cakes on Ada. And a lot of good items too. I used like all my blood points last year in the event for Ada and a kill set for Vecna. I have like 100 plus anniversary cakes still on Vecna, which is a lot too. Like... I mean, again, this is the thing, skins are not always reflective of skill. As a matter of fact, not even... not even... Oh, again, look at that. The difference between killing and surviving. Yeah, I waited 10 seconds here. Man. Like, no wonder you often end up playing Survivor more. Because, like... In the meantime that you wait for the amount of times to spend waiting in the killer queue, you can play like 3 more Survivor games, right? Like, man. Maybe not resilience. Honestly, adrenaline. Let's go with this. Why not? Go for a heavy gem build here, I guess. You know? Like, this is why I've been playing so much Survivor these past few weeks in Chaos Shovel. I've played them so much during one of the recent events. It's just... easier and just like less time consuming. Like, man, at least on stream too, right? Like offline, I guess I can always like play Palacho in the queue time or some backpack battles, sure. Like still, it just like interrupts the flow and everything, you know? It just feels... Also, yeah, I guess I have to avoid using the cameras here if I want to have good audio, because otherwise the audio is going to be so screwed up, which is super sad. I mean, okay, yeah, that means they could have bought them like with time, because you get the root essentials only with shards, only with playing a lot. But even then, like mentioned, I'm on 1,700 hours in this game, something around that. And that for DPD... Wow, that was weird. And that for DBD standards is actually still very low. Yeah. Which is super weird to think about. Okay, one of my favorite parts about this map though. The audio on this map, like the atmosphere is super cool. It's very eerie. Again, this though, by the way, to this day, the fact that they never fixed this mistake is crazy. Because spoiler alert for Saw 1, like Saw franchise in general, but it's been over 2 decades at this point. Come on. Gordon does not die here. Yeah? That right there is Lawrence Gordon. The doctor. And he's the one that makes it out. So why is he laying there? He's not the one that dies down here in the shithole. Like, what is this? This is rewriting history. I will not stand for it. You got them with the Oryx cells, or you bought a chapter? Because I got a chapter, which actually, funnily enough, I got with selling some old skins on CSGO. Still a couple of those left, and I was like, oh, I don't want to load up €5 right now. I just like, come on. Just quickly, just do it that way. Why not? I mean, actually, now that I see it, there's another guy there. Even though I'm not sure who that is supposed to be. By the way, would you look at that? We've already finished 3 gens. We got 1 person. Foot is even gone, crazy. You got 1 person, we've already finished 3 gens. How's that fair, man? How's that fair? Seriously. And I mean, to be fair, I'm using a very gen heavy build, so like, to blame too. Like, sorry for it, because like, what is he supposed to do here? Especially on this map, which is super difficult to play on as color because of all those pellets. I can't find gens still right now. I can't find gens. This door's closed. Well, what the hell was that? That looked so weird. The way it like dropped down for half a second. I might have seen me. I don't want to hook the moment that he's like back there, because then he's proxy camping. Makes sense though, because again, he has only 2 gens left. And he kind of has to camp here. It sadly makes sense for him. Maybe we should have tried to protect her, honestly, because I think that part of the map is a bit difficult for her to navigate. Actually, she might have some pellets, I'm not sure. He's below me, I think. Drop down. That it can hear somewhere, not sure where, but if you can get it out, that would be great. I think you lost her. I timed it super well, right? I timed my... He came out of the door next to me. Yep, there he is. Jump behind me. Nice. How did he go undetectable again? Dirt. Okay, get another load of my toolbox. Again, this build is nasty. It's not even the best possible build for the toolbox itself, but it's so much gem progress, man. You just get for free like that. I think he hit a gen above me. And now again, having proper audio here is so unimaginably crucial. If I didn't have this proper audio right now, I would so massively struggle with being able to judge like where is he exactly. Is he now above me a little bit? Is he a bit below me? Or like on the right, to the left? On an indoor map like this especially, it's so crucial. So now if I had gone for any of the doors, my audio would be so messed up and I would struggle so hard and tell like where is he. And again, remember there was a time where you did not have this visual clarity. Or where you've like had this heartbeat indicator. So if you were deaf, you were just screwed. You were just completely screwed. Goddamn locker gaming. And let's go. Come on. Just a bit more. Again, super good that the Claudette was able to escape. Because if she wasn't alive now anymore, that would have complicated things a lot. But it should be it now. We did so much progress on the Genesis game. That's wild. Got adrenaline. Okay, we see where he's at. We go for this exit gate. Oh, that's nasty! Honestly, I should go for the totem first. Fuck the exit gate. This is too dangerous. Oh, where are totems on this map? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, that's nasty. He's gonna go for Claudette though. Because of getting the kill on her. I found it, I found it, I found it. I should first go for the unhook though. Michaela's on it now. I think Michaela got on it. Come on. I kinda would have liked to have it though, because I still have the achievements for the totems, but it's okay. Nice, 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 nice. Bloody brilliant. So good. Excellent. And now just go down here. Claudette might die. That's unfortunate, I know, but it's okay. Claudette, you were a good soldier. Or maybe. I don't know where she's at. Claudette is doing super well, by the way. Wow. Again, it's a difficult map as killer, but still she's been surviving for so long. Rip partner. I'm sorry. Not much else we could have done for you. Hope the other gods make it though. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. Good game. We did a lot of impact with our toolbox. Killer had a bit of a comeback situation, though it was scary for a second, but we played it well, I think. Oh, that's the F. He had no way out too. I didn't even realize that because it wasn't even at the exit gate for us, because I went away from it. Remember us too? Okay, okay. Oh yeah, it's some unlucky hook placement though. I don't think I got hit once with Scorch. Happens. You were doing well in your game, and then what happened? What went on? What happened? By the way, and this is now also definitely one of the reasons why I want to stream DVD even more going forward, especially in the upcoming month with the, you know, like, this would be kind of my main idea to say, hey, I haven't been playing too much more Rivals at the moment, not gonna lie, but might throw on that too, but saying, hey, DVD stream, we play for a game stream. DVD stream, play for a game stream. And that may be 4 streams per week, something like that. If I would be able to achieve that, that would be amazing. Obviously, it might be a bit too much to ask for, because again, I would still have to work outside of YouTube. And there's obviously, especially when I want to edit those other videos, a lot of script writing, recording and editing, you know, especially for the voice when I want to like record a script for that. So maybe, but even still, just 2 streams per week. If I can able to make that work, that would be amazing. Maybe 3. So you can say, okay, week 1, DVD, game, DVD, and the week after that, game, DVD, game, you know, something in that rhythm. If I can make something like that happen, it would be great, because I want to I'm not sure what the right word for it. Audition? Well, I want to request joining the DVD creator program, which was recently like relaunched or newly done or whatnot, where you like need at least 10,000 subscribers or followers on either Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, or whatever. We have the 10k now here on this channel, and we focus all of our streaming on it too. Again, I honestly could say, hey, I could just multi-stream on Twitch too. But I have honestly, like mentioned, reached a point where I don't necessarily want to make it as a streamer still, or like it was the idea a few years ago was like, hey, oh, you got the William skin, dope. Nice. Where the idea was to say like, hey, I want to like be maybe actually stream more than otherwise content creation, then just use several content creation on top of that or something, right? Like I was streaming actively for like 1 year or so, but then asthma came along. And I'll be honest with you, man, trying to grow on Twitch is just so difficult. If you aren't like super lucky, if you don't get the luck of the draw by getting a super viral moment out of nowhere, or I don't know, just like there was a recent guy, I'm not sure about his name exactly, but he got somewhat compared to Kai Chenat, and oh, that's how I pronounce his name, by the way. And then Kai like reacted to the whatever, and that like, kind of launched his career, and now he's like super famous because of that. Basically didn't do much, and then from one day to another, insanely viral. And he's now making millions or something, right? Nowadays, unfortunately, it is something that you need to do and able to like grow on Twitch. Obviously, you could still like do it just as a bonus here and there. But like I've just known so many people that have streamed for years and years, and they just have a couple of hundred followers, which honestly is still a lot. Because if you look at the statistics, there's like the majority of people have like only a couple of followers. Obviously, because some of them maybe just don't stream themselves, so it's kind of like difficult to tell, okay, it's because of, you know, are those people like actively streaming or not. And hey, I got to like 250 followers, which all things considered, for Twitch is really not that bad, okay? Like for being new on Twitch, I mean, okay, I did already have a bit of an audience on YouTube, sure, but like there weren't many people coming from YouTube into the streams. But like 250 followers in that time was really good in comparison. Well, like, it's like really not horrible. It could have been so much worse. It could be sitting on 10 followers still. But yeah, it like kind of still felt a bit not necessarily like it wasn't worth it. But like when I do look at the amount of time I've streamed over that year, I just like, I don't know, you just don't get too much from return to it, and it just kind of wasn't worth it at the end. Because I neglected YouTube for it, and yeah, now when I do stream on YouTube, it's more of a bonus, and it's directly on YouTube. Like streaming on YouTube right now just helps this channel. Some more people maybe tune into it, maybe some subscribe after it. Like it just makes more sense. It always made more sense, honestly. Again, back then I was like, hey, if you're able to like stream on Twitch simultaneously to do stuff on YouTube, then obviously it would be best for business. But if I imagine the amount of times I've streamed on Twitch, if I would have just done those streams on YouTube instead, that would have been so much more beneficial for this channel in the long run. So much more beneficial. Would I have gotten more viewers? Very likely, because I just already did much more subscribers on here, right? And yeah, just would have just been better. Like this era of Twitch that I did for like 1 year, it was a good experience, it was a good learning process to show me things, but at the end of the day, it was a little bit wasted time in some way. Again, now I could still say, hey, yes, I'm streaming on YouTube, but there's like no downside to say just stream on Twitch as well, like along. Like, why not? Right? What is there to lose for you? Just stream on both platforms at the same time. You get the best of having it on YouTube, and you might have a new person that didn't know about you come on to see you on Twitch. Oh, maybe I should have used the pallet. William, no! Matthew Lillard, don't hit me. super dope though, man. This skin is so dope. I guess I'm gonna get it at the end of the month when I get my salary. Because at the moment, I'm not gonna lie, the money's a bit tight. So I was like, I'm getting the chapter, but no skins yet. But you saw how he came out of the door and it took a second before he got revealed. I don't think that's supposed to be out that way. I died if you have one. What do you mean if you have one? I'm not sure what you mean with that. You got spirit, I got all killers. So I'm not sure if you mean in sense of, yeah, I just got this killer, or what's the idea? I think he went into the door. Said I don't have any way to heal myself. I mean, I have adrenaline, so it's not the end of the world. If I don't get hit right now, we'll get hit after all. Oh, no. Like mentioned, I will request it like maybe tomorrow, I guess. The thing is, there's like, man, I really drifted off of what I want to talk about, right? You know, you need to have like 10k on other YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, or whatever, at any platform basically, you need 10k, which had a lot of controversy because some people were like, what about the smaller creators? And like, yeah, true, but like also, you can't have everyone in there. Yeah, let's be honest, you can't have like 100,000 people in the creator program, it just doesn't make sense. So like, only limiting it to a bit of an audience that has a bit of a reach and exposure just makes more sense. Ah! Oh my god, that was terrifying. How did he know? That was so cool. I like heard it and still ran away, but oh man. I shouldn't have vaulted because you're so vulnerable in that moment. But yeah, we have the 10k on YouTube. And you do need to fulfill some requirements though. Other than the 10k, like you still need to say hey. You need to stream a specific amount of time, and you also like need to upload a specific amount of videos. You know what I mean? Which also is super valid. Like obviously the moment we add you to this program, we want to see something for it. We want you to like, no. I have the journal, oh good. We want to see you make something happen for it in the meantime. And obviously I would do that, right? Especially once I would get into it, I would like have even more motivation to say, hey, I will now make even more DVD content and maybe see how I can grow with it. Yeah, like mentioned, there was a time a couple, like 1 year ago, like back in 2023, when I first really got into DVD, where I uploaded a lot. Wasn't super successful with it, and then it just kind of fell down, or like I didn't do it too much. And then obviously when we launched the gaming launch, I said, hey, let's also do 2 new channels. One is solely for Marvel Rivals, one solely for DVD, which as we realized very quickly is just bad. It just wasn't smart. Jesus. Honestly, a waste of time. Like looking back to it, the videos that I uploaded, they were honestly super fun and whatnot. And the content uploaded on it. But looking back to it, it was just a waste of time in some way, right? Like 4 months or so of me uploading videos on both channels that I now no longer run. Because it just wasn't smart. Like trying to run 4 channels at the same time is just stupid. I just don't know what I was thinking. I was like, hey, okay. Like giving DBD and Marvel Rivals both like they're... Try to body block. Okay, then don't. Why is she there? Oh man. We were so close. Like mentioned, I had adrenaline, so I was like, I don't need to be healed, but oh man, that's unfortunate. I know what the other people were doing. Oh well. But yeah, it was like, hey, give each game their own channel so that they like don't drown out the other stuff on your channel, or like don't get drowned out by the other stuff on your channel. But that's all there too. 4 months of like uploading videos one channel had 60 subscribers, the other had 50. Like, I had it kind of lucky with YouTube too with this channel when I started, right? When The Quarry came out. It was like a super good launch title to start a channel with. And then we did the Dark Pages anthology, and I had some other videos about supermassive games in general. Like, that just all worked out very well and gave me a good startup. Still took a moment to get to this point here, and there were obviously a lot of other videos that helped me along the way. But yeah, so again, why would I try to grow 2 new channels if I could just put those videos onto this channel, like stream on this channel instead? It just makes more sense, right? So here we are now, doing Dead by Daylight on this channel, now where we have 10k, where I will make the request to join the creative program, which, if I make that happen, would definitely also mean I would try to make even more content, stream more DBD. Like mentioned, I can check the requirements again. And also upload more. Even though, like mentioned, I will say, you just sometimes get lucky with the views and sometimes you don't. Like this video I did 3 months ago, who are my favorite killers tier list, like to play as, 2,600 views. Boom. Nice. Then like a week after that we did a gameplay video where I destroyed the worst bully squad in DBD. There I ended up with like nearly 1,000 views. Also good, 936, good. And then like a bit after that I did the video where I played Survivor against the Ghoul. Only 100 views. And I'm like, that's a bit little. And now on the other end, I had 2 DBD videos like in the past few weeks. Another tier list, where it's like from the Survivor point of view, which goes to I hate playing against. 999 views right now. And then the one where I played the Animatronic for the first time is 1,000 views, so nice, right? Now I uploaded this little video 2 hours ago where we went for my statistics. It's currently on 12 views. Will that video do very well? I'm not sure, it's a bit niche. Maybe I will private it because it's like kind of underperforming, I don't know. We'll see. But you know, you sometimes have videos that do very well and sometimes you have videos that will do meh. And that's still my biggest problem. I'm still at a point where I can't guarantee every video I upload will do very well. I have some good numbers over the past 2 weeks, definitely, the past few months in general. But I like am not at the point where I can 100% guarantee for videos to always deliver. And I feel like that especially applies to DBD for me at the moment still. I just can't guarantee when I upload a Dead by Daylight video that it will do well in views, which may be a bit counterproductive for joining that program. Because obviously they want to have people that they know if they upload that content then it will do well. But again, I can also just stream. That also works. I can stream and I maybe do like 1-2 videos per month or so if I know they will do well. Again, this statistics thing was just something that I found personally super interesting and wanted to do. Wesker, wow, not the animatronic. But it was also one where even when recording and editing I was like, I don't know how many views this video will get. What? Why did he run away? Huh? He didn't lose her, I literally saw him. I guess he just didn't want to deal with I love that tied crouch. I guess he didn't want to deal with the body lock. But yeah, it's still a bit difficult for me to like find a proper audience with DVD. I had the issues back then. I had some honestly good views on the DVD channel though. That is the crazy thing. I actually had some good numbers. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Oh, that's so unlucky, isn't it? Ah, that's bad. That really wasn't necessary to happen. That's fine though. Yeah, it's just kind of difficult to find an audience for DVD because you have like those couple of big content creators or like the ones that people just know. It's like trying to get into a position where you upload DVD videos and you know you'll always get 1,000 views or something just isn't easy. Yeah, it's a process, obviously. It will take a bit more time. But we'll see. We stream it definitely going a lot going forward. We see how far we can get with that. And I can already tell you right now, I have more views right now when streaming on YouTube or like DVD on YouTube than I did like on Twitch, as example. So yeah, that's obviously just why streaming on YouTube makes more sense. And to get back to that point earlier, like mentioned, I could moody stream on Twitch too, to maybe get 1, 2, 3 new people there. Like, there's like no downside to streaming on Twitch if you stream it alongside YouTube. Like, it was just wrong to only stream on Twitch and not on YouTube when you're running a YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't know. Because again, on Twitch I really had just... Sometimes I had like 1 viewer, sometimes there was no one watching. Other times there were 2, 3, 4 people, which is cool, but... Bamboozle, good to know. It's been a good game so far. Like, neither side is like really running ahead. 2 gens stun for 3 hooks is a good trade. This is bad. Oh, we're fine. Okay. He plays also very fair, I think. He hasn't been telling whatsoever. Why am I saying playing fair? It's just like he's just not telling. It's totally okay to tunnel. But only when I do it. Only I'm allowed to tunnel. When the killer tunnels me as survivor, boo. Also, man, I have a toolbox kind of build. I'm only spending time hook rescuing and saving people. I've hooked everybody in this game. And he like 5 people. Like healed 5, 6 times. Damn. My heal is already max, my good skill check is max. It's all maximum. I can't even earn points anymore. Oh, she's in here, right? Oh, no. So let me go in here. Actually, I'm not sure how it's like with 1 gen here, 1 gen there. I'm not sure if I should maybe keep this one up for 3 gen reasons, but honestly, I think I should just go for it. But yeah, if I get a creator code, I will give you an update. Even though, let's be honest, will a lot of people use it? Not sure. Like, if I buy that new skin soon, at the end of the month, or anytime going forward I will buy anything in this game, I will probably just use the odds creator code, you know? Oddsdava has definitely been helping me a lot with my enjoyment of the game and just getting me through some more difficult times in this game too. Like, he's just the by far most fun streamer to watch for sure. So like, would love to support him. Also a brilliant indicator that this person is not stream sniping. That's something that happened a lot when I streamed on Twitch. I got stream snapped a lot just because I had TTV in the name or something. I feel like most people actually don't tune into the YouTube streams where they face killers. Because if he was, he would have absolutely got me here. He got me. I rolled it. Made sense though. Like, it's just too. Oh wow. Just too nicely placed. Now's the thing though. If I get unhooked, I think I should get adrenaline, right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, I remember seeing odds do that a lot. Where if he has someone on his arms or like carries someone, then it, you know, the final jump ups, he drops him to then get adrenaline out. I'll see in a second. Was he really just camping now though? That would be mean. And I cannot hook myself anymore either, right? Wait, does this just not completely negate the anti-camp system? Because with the new update, you no longer can try to kill yourself on hook early. But does it really completely negate you now the possibility, like, because it's literally just scamming you off me, right? I mean, we get it now, I guess, in a moment, but he's literally just standing there, isn't he? Will I get it now? What do you mean I'm still injured? That is not how it should work. Why didn't adrenaline work? That is so weird. It always worked like that. Did they really change that over the years? I've never noticed because I honestly don't play adrenaline that much. Wow, okay. Tough. Oh wait, here's a Mori! I didn't realize! Oh man. I think he forgot too. Ouch. Also, what the hell is that purple stuff? What was that purple? Yeah, I mean, I get it. At that point, to just stand there camping, it's annoying, but I understand. I would have done the same thing. This is always the thing when I play Survivor. When I play Survivor and the killer does something that is annoying or like difficult, I'm like, I would have done the same thing, man. I can't be mad at him. I mean, I can be, but like, I also shouldn't be. Would be hypocritical. That's just a game, you know what I mean? But oh, isn't this lovely? One already left to see where he left, but everybody else. GG's. By the way, I need to do something about my cam placement though. I feel like my head is always like half out of the screen. I also don't want to like go further this way because then you like would see into my kitchen and I don't want that. I'm gonna be honest, I am super tired. We're close to the 2 hours. So maybe one more game? Yeah, I guess one more game. Come on, just to get the 2 hours full. Let's do it. Final game to get the 2 hours full. And then we end here. Would have loved to do even longer, but like mentioned, it's super warm, it's summer. Having asthma also, it's throat pretty quickly, so... Yeah, like mentioned, also why... trying to do majority of the streaming just isn't smart for me anymore. Like, why I ended up also stopping to stream. Because I ended up just not being able to stream a lot. Like, I streamed a lot in the first few weeks, first few months. But as time went on, it became more and more difficult for me to stream because my voice just kept giving out. And I like, streamed once and then I needed 3 days to recover or something, and it was awful. And then early this year we got a diagnosis. Hey, it's asthma. Ah. That just helped me sometimes. Again, not gonna lie, I wish I could stream more. I wish I had a better voice. I think my voice is a bit... how could you say it? Could be a bit more remarkable and just a bit more clearer. There's some super amazing voices from some streamers that I'm a bit jealous of. And obviously, again, being a full-time streamer is definitely just easier than content creation, that's for sure. Like, if you're able to like actually get hundreds of subs per month and donations, whatnot, it's just easier living than working on video content, even though I've said it before too. I just enjoy video content more. I'm so sorry. He's gonna come through the doors. Yep. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sable. Ah, no! Oh man, I fucked it up so hard. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That was so bad. Oh. Oh, you absolute legend, Renato. Wow, we really just walked through that. And he's gone. Nasty. Incredible flashy save there from Ginger James TTV. I love you, my man. But yeah, Twitch is easier than YouTube for sure, once you got a good audience, because again, growing on YouTube is definitely easier than on Twitch, I'd say. Because sometimes uploading shorts can just be so easy to make work, right? Obviously, you also just need to be lucky with the YouTube algorithm a little bit, but the initial growth on YouTube is easier than on Twitch. But earning money on Twitch, once you've like got to a specific point, it's going to be easier. Because it's just easier to be online for a couple of hours every day than to sit there, finger videos, edit them, record them, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Like, there's so many videos I would love to do, and I'm excited to make, but then I'm thinking about hours of script writing, the recording process, editing process, which is going to take forever. And as someone who's a bit, you know, struggling with attention span from time to time, it's generally also with autism, ADHD, I don't even know at this point. Yeah, sitting here for a couple of hours to edit is just often not easy. I get distracted quickly and... yeah. You see the issue. But things will get better, I'll tell you. Like mentioned, I would honestly... part of me wants to try to just stream tomorrow again already. Because on the one hand, I like mentioned have 2 weeks off at the moment. So I won't have to be back at work up until July. Which is, you know, still a lot of days to go. I will see how my voice is gonna feel like tomorrow. But I will also like mention that I will say I will stream DBD tomorrow, or maybe start Sound Hill. We'll see. I haven't fully decided yet. I love the skin, by the way. This series skin here. We also need to play Witch, man. And that's another thing. Oh man, there's so many games to play. On the one hand, I want to play more DVD and make a lot of content for it. On the other hand, there's like dozens of games in my Steam library that I haven't touched yet. Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, the original Red Dead, the Spider-Man game, and I don't even know, dude. Yeah, that's still here, playing a lot of DVD, Marvel Rivals, Backpack Battles. I'm playing some old games like Command & Conquer again these days. Like, Nicholas, there's so many games, so many good stories to experience, and you just play the same games, same multiplayer games or strategy games over and over, which isn't bad by any means. But like, it should be more of a thing for in between, every now and then, and not like the main focus. Like, it's so difficult sometimes to get over these multiplayer games, you know, because you're like thinking, man, come on, just another round. Come on, there's just one more. Come on, just one more. And it really leads to... oh no, I didn't want to do that. Because now my audio might be messed up. Oh no. I'm terrified. Yeah, oh man, Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2 and 3 were my childhood, dude. Alongside Stronghold Legends, these 3 RTS games, oh my god, I spent so much time in the early 2010s playing those games. Like, before there was Minecraft and League of Legends for me, there were RTS games, which is weird to think about. But like, my stepdad used to play the Command and Conquer games a lot, like on his laptop. And he kind of like let me watch along, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I just had a lot of fun like watching him play those games, so I just kind of sat beside him, next to him, behind him, and watched along as he played those games. It was a super fun experience. And the thing is, my parents were rather strict when it came to like saying, hey, naughty games. I like wasn't allowed to play Grand Theft Auto as example, or something like that, or just horror games, which is why it took me up until I'm 18 to actually stop playing horror games. Yeah, the audio is fucked, by the way, again. Fuck, man. The audio is so messed up. Like, his steps are completely off now. Oh wow, that's annoying. But at one point he was like, hey, honestly, Command and Conquer is fine, don't worry. And Stronghold Legends too, just give it to him. It's fun games. There's much worse up there, just let him play it. So I kind of have to give credit to my stepdad here to like tell my mother, yeah, hey, don't worry, those games are fine. And if anything, the memories of like watching those cutscenes from Red Alert 2 with Yuri and, you know, like Kevin Spacey being like in space for Red Alert 3, I remembered it very vividly. Super fun stuff. Man, how much I wish there was a new Command & Conquer these days. Screw EA for buying Westwood Studios back then. So unfortunate. What? Again, the audio is so scuffed now. Jesus. Like, I just can't tell where he is now anymore. Because it sounds like his steps on the left, but he's actually behind me on the right or something. It's, man. It's so awful. Only because I accidentally looked into the cameras. Like, this right now, right here, just shouldn't be a thing. Kill switching springtip is also bad, obviously. Because it's released and you don't want to, you know, do that here in that moment. Like, look at that. I hear gents working, but from where? This one. Like, bro. Like, this is just... It's not unplayable exactly, but it just makes things so difficult. Like, she sounds completely to my right in my earphones, but she's like in front of me. This is so bad. It's so awful. It's by complete accident. Oh, maybe we should have tried it. Like here, I'm standing right in front of it. Instead of having the audio right in front of me, it's completely to my right. And now a bit to the left with the repairing sounds. Like, oh my god, it's so nasty. I'm so sorry, I should have tried to go for... But then I wouldn't have gotten adrenaline. He's gonna be here in a moment, isn't he? I go to C. Let me check what's up. That's a good trick to use. Leaving it on C. Everything after that, the red light will appear and he may have a bit of a bigger clue that you might be nearby. Should be fine. Like now the red light is on and he knows, okay, somebody has been nearby and I'm gonna check. Where they are right now, I have no clue. I mean, I guess I can check the camera, right? Well, I'm not seeing a lot. Ah, you need to go for the exit gate! I mean, he's still nearby for the flashy save if necessary. And I will try to stay nearby for the protection hit. We need to go this way, guys. Okay, okay, now or never. Ah, you ain't getting that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm out of here. I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do anymore. Sorry, guys. But I can go for the unhook and what then? I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. We just kind of messed it up. Well, I should have just accepted the 2 men out, I guess. I know what he wanted to do. If he would have gone a flash save, it would have been great, but then his movement was just a bit too far behind, and yeah, happens. Unfortunate. You mean Black Ops? Oh, I've never played Call of Duty that much, but also something I would love to do, or like love to play at some point, even though the ones nowadays aren't really that good. GG's, unfortunate at the end. They played really well nonetheless, though. Just a bit unlucky at the end. Again, we could have just maybe said, let's go out as 2 and then we're good to go. It was really solid. From Finland? That name does not sound like Finland to me. Oh my god, what is this comment? The first one? Why did someone leave a book on a Steam page? Jesus. Okay though. I would say this shall be it for the DVD FNAF chapter release day stream. Would have, like mentioned, preferred to stream it earlier and also a bit longer, but like mentioned, it's too warm, man. It's too hot. 2 lights on here and it's just too, yeah. I hope to be streaming again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Thursday. Either DVD or the Silent Hill 2 remake, we'll see. Other than that, I'll be streaming a lot of DVD going forward. At least once per week if possible, maybe twice. We'll see what I can do. For now, all of you have a wonderful remaining day. Either a good night, maybe a good morning, I don't know for where you're watching. But yeah, I'll see you back soon at the Gaming Lodge.